Imagine waking up every morning to the sun streaming through your window, a sense of purpose coursing through your veins, and a profound joy in your heart. It's a pretty beautiful image, isn't it? Now consider this. Does this image necessarily entail swimming in pools of cash? Or is it a reflection of something deeper, more intangible, yet infinitely valuable? I, along with all of you, was born into a society obsessed with the acquisition of wealth, where one's success was often measured by the thickness of one's wallet and the grandeur of one's possessions. But as I got older, I started to consider this. Is happiness truly synonymous with the possession of money? Or is there a deeper, more intricate meaning of happiness beyond the facade of wealth? Now, a common argument that's brought up to me in this scenario is, okay, sure, money might not buy me happiness, but it can certainly buy me a Ferrari. And yeah, sure, I agree to a certain extent. Not only does money buy you a luxurious car, it buys you healthcare, it buys you entertainment, trips with your family that make your heart happy and fulfilled, and so many more things that certainly contribute to what makes a person happy. But I want you all to take a moment and think of the happiest memory in your life. The first thing that comes to your mind, something that instantly brings a smile onto your face. Now, by a show of hands, I want to see how many of you thought of a moment where you acquired or received money. Right, so the numbers are really low, aren't they? That's exactly my point. So let's consider the story of Anita. She's a successful lawyer who seemingly has it all. Hefty paycheck, luxurious lifestyle, and societal acclaim. What more could she possibly want? But yet, she feels a profound emptiness gnawing at her soul. And it isn't until she takes a volunteer trip to a remote village where she helps represent marginalized communities that she feels true wealth, wealth of purpose. Through service, Anita's well-being, it flourishes in ways money cannot replicate. You see, in our pursuit of wealth, we often overlook the profound impact it tends to have on our well-being. See, we chase after money, right, thinking it'll buy us happiness, fulfillment, and security. But we find ourselves in a paradoxical situation because despite our material wealth, we are still left feeling unsatisfied, discontent, and yearning for something more. So, what is this something more? Is it not the very essence of well-being? We need to recognize that true well-being lies in the richness of our relationships, the depth of our experiences, and the sense of purpose that animates our lives. Studies have constantly shown that while financial stability is undoubtedly important, it's only a fraction of what makes well-being. After our basic needs are met, additional income often yields diminishing returns in terms of happiness. This is called the Easterlin paradox, which highlights the diminishing marginal utility of wealth in contributing to our overall life satisfaction. So why does this happen? See, one reason is our rapid adaptation to new possessions and experiences, leading us to constantly seek out substantial and improved versions. You have a Toyota Camry today, you want an SUV tomorrow, and a Porsche the day after that. This is called the hedonic treadmill, where hedonic refers to pleasure and treadmill refers to the continuous cycle of pursuit without much progress or satisfaction. So now is also a good time to introduce all of you to the concepts of emotional well-being and life satisfaction. Emotional well-being refers to how often we're feeling emotions, positive emotions like happiness and love, and negative emotions like stress and sadness. Life satisfaction refers to our overall opinion about our life when we really think about it. It's commonly believed that emotional well-being and life satisfaction are affected by completely different things. While income has a strong effect on life satisfaction, it is factors like health, caregiving, and loneliness that play a bigger role in emotional well-being. So let's circle back to our initial statement. Wealth is important, but only partly of what makes well-being. So, if not in material wealth, where do we find true well-being? One word: connection. See, a 2018 study examined data from more than 580,000 adults, and it came to the conclusion that social isolation can lead to depression, insomnia, and cognitive decline. Our relationship with friends, with family, and even with strangers, in fact, is the true currency of well-being. They provide us with support, belonging, and a sense of purpose that money cannot replicate. But beyond connection, well-being also thrives in purpose, a sense of meaning or direction in life, pursuing certain goals, contributing to something that's greater than ourselves. These are the true hallmarks of a purposeful existence. Wealth, in the form of financial resources, can facilitate this pursuit, make it easier for us. But it's ultimately the alignment between our actions and our values that leads to genuine fulfillment. So, what's our next step? How do I, you, we all, how do we reshape our connection with fulfillment and happiness? It starts by shifting our attention inwards, away from the material and towards the spiritual. We must nurture a mindset of abundance, acknowledge the wealth that lies within ourselves and in our surroundings. See, because true wealth lies not in what we own, it lies in who we are and what we choose to do with our lives. To wrap up, the relationship between wealth and well-being is far more intricate than commonly understood. True wealth is partly material wealth and partly the connections we form, the experiences we have, and the sense of purpose that drives our lives. So the next time any of you think that a couple more bucks in my pocket is going to lead to a happier life and a bigger smile, I implore you, please just stop for a second. Think about it. Think about what you've heard today. And think about what is it that really, really makes you happy. Because isn't that what well-being is all about? Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day ahead.